Okay, today is day 59. It's really day 60, but we're a day behind because that's snow day. So we're just gonna go ahead and stick with day 59. Here's today's objective. I can solve systems of inequalities. So that's inequalities is where you have the less than or greater than or equal to symbol. And go ahead and do your entrance ticket on paper. We're going to grade it together here in just a second. So then we're going to do notes, similar to graphing, but just one more step. Then you're going to have classwork time. Now, I want you to pause the video until everybody is ready to start their entrance ticket. But one more second, I want you guys to realize today is like a trial run of how you guys do without me. Please don't make fools of yourselves. Okay? Do what you need to do. Be responsible. You're the honors class. Set the precedent for how we should behave. Okay? Pause the video. Do your entrance ticket. Alright, now is everybody ready to grade? Let's flip over to the page with grade. Okay, 1 was no solution. 2 was infinitely many, or all real numbers. These were each worth 2. Okay, this is 2 and this is 2. If on this one you got IMS, it would be -1 because you realize something wasn't right. You just got it confused with no solution. If on this one you got no solution, it is -1. It is out of 4 points. Please box it and put it at the top of your paper. Okay? I don't want to have to be searching for these. Please put your score at the top of your paper. All right, next page. Now we're going to talk about notes. Today's objective, I can solve systems of inequalities. Pause it until everybody has your objective written down. What does no solution means? It means no points solve both, right? Because a system means I have more than one equation or one inequality. No solution means nothing is true for both. What does no solution look like in a system of inequalities? It means looks like no shading. Okay, and I know you guys don't know what that means, but right now I want you to have the background knowledge before we go forward. Okay, what does all real numbers mean? Everything's true. Everything is true. Everything is a solution to both or true. Okay. What does all real numbers look like in system of equalities? Everything shaded. That's super rare. I can't even think of a time that happens, but I'm not saying it never happens. I'm just saying I might be pregnancy brained out on it. What does one solution mean? Okay, one solution in inequality means just the same as it meant with graphing. Same as graphing. Equations. Okay, one ordered pair was true. What does one system of equations look like in an inequalities problem? I did not find that. That's, hold on, undo. It's gonna look just like the other. Okay. All right, number 8. What does dashed line mean? Remember when we did greater than and less than, and they were open, right? Remember that? This is the same thing. Now we're graphing lines, and if it is one of these, it is dashed. Solid line means, in systems of equality, everything. So we're going to say greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to, right? Because it can include that. And it was what we used as closed before. Okay, so that's why it's important to always keep your background knowledge from things we've done in the past, because now we're going back on that. If you don't remember that stuff from Unit 2, there's always review stuff. All right, so now we have this right here. Go to number 10. First thing I always ask myself, Is this open or closed? This one's going to be open or closed, slash open slash dashed. This one down here is going to be closed, if we had used the other thing, slash solid. So when I graph this top one, I'm going to start at +1. What's my slope? 1 over 1. So I'm going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, right? And I said this was a dashed line, so I'm going to make it dashed. But now I'm saying y is bigger than that. So which side is bigger? Because we read graphs just like a book. Graphs read like books. Left to right, top to bottom. So which side is bigger than this? That would be this side. So you're going to shade it. Okay, don't go gung-ho because you're going to need to get in there in a minute. Okay, if you are in doubt, you can always plug something in. I always plug in the 0.00 to check myself. Is 0 greater than 0 plus 1? Is 0 greater than 1? No. So the side with the 0 on it wouldn't be shaded. Okay, let me do that again. The side with the 0 wouldn't be shaded because that's not true. This side is not true. If I picked any single point up here, any point, it would be true. All right, let's grab the next one. I'm going to start at -3. My slope is down 1 over 3. I can't go that way. Up 1, backwards 3. Up 1, can't go that way. But I can make this a closed, oops, sorry guys. That's what I get for turning my board. A solid line. Okay, it's a solid line. Then I ask myself, it says y is less than that. So which side's less than? This side's the smaller side, right? Let me make sure I've got that black all shaded. So this side of the red line. And then I'm going to do the same thing because I like to check. It makes me feel better. -1/3 times 0 minus 3. If you don't need to check, then that is fine. Is 0 less than -3? No. So I know that the 0 can't be in there. So then the final answer for this system of equation, the final answer is this part right here. The solid, the dashed, and then the overlap. This is the final answer, but this should be dashed. Dash, 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 dash. Okay, so this green is the final answer. Okay, I realize that was a lot of steps and we haven't done this before, so we're going to do several of them, so don't freak out yet. Don't freak out yet. Go to number 11. So this is open, which is, I'm not going to use the green to start with. I'll use black. Dashed. And I know start at -1. Slope is down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. I can make it go all the way. Then I've got to make dashed line. Okay, this is because these points are not included. If I were to put in 2, -3, it would not work. Okay, those points are not included. It's everything up into that point. Okay, because, well, let me show you. If I put in 2, -3, right, this point right here, I get -3 is greater than -2 minus 1. -3 is greater than -3. Is that true? No, they're the same, but I don't have an equals to. Okay, they're the same, but I don't have an equals to, so it has to be dashed. It's not including that 3. So those points that lie on that dashed line are not included. So then I want y is greater than that. Which side is bigger? Is 2 or -2 bigger? That's this side. When in doubt, I always check. Is 0 greater than -0 minus 1? Is 0 greater than -1? Yeah, so the side with the 0 the origin would be included in the shading. Is that included in my shading? Yeah, so I did it right. You do not have to check it if you've got it. Okay, that's just something I do because I get nervous about where to shade. So then the second one, go to -2. Slope is down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, and this thing is dashed, right? Dash, 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 dash. Okay, and y is bigger than that, so everything north of this, or top of that, is shaded. So my final answer is really from this line, the black line, up. This is my final answer because that's where they overlap. Final answer equals the overlap. Okay, you have to make it very clear. It's really hard to do on this board. If I were you, I would use like colored pencils, or you go different directions with your lines, something to let me know where the overlap is. Okay. All right, let's go to number, I think I've got 4 more on here. Yeah. All right, let's do 4 more. All right, number 13. Nope, just kidding. Number 12. All right, number 12. I'm going to start with, this is a dashed. Start at -3. I know how to do slope. That's not rocket science. I've got that down, hopefully pretty good at this point. And I know it's dashed because it does not have an equals to. And then I want y is less than. So which side's less than? This side, the negative y's, or the positive y's? It's the negative y's. It's this side. When in doubt, you can plug in 0. I'm not going to on this one because you guys have seen me do it several times now. +2, right? This one's a solid because it's got the equals to. I start at 2. My slope is up 4 over 1. Can't go that way. So down 4, backwards 1. And I've got this solid line. And then I ask myself, which side is bigger? Y is bigger. That's this side over here. So my overlap here, my final answer is dash, 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 dash. Solid line here. And this part right here is going to be my final answer. Okay? The final answer. All right, let's go to number 13. This is dashed. Start at -2. My slope is up 2 over 1. This is not, that part should not be an issue for you. If it is, we have some serious issues. So then I ask myself, y is greater than, which side has y greater than? That would be the side with the positives. All right, when in doubt, check it. Is 0, 0 greater than 2 times 0 minus 2? 0 greater than -2? Yeah, it is. So the side with 0, that's this point right here, is true. Okay, that's the side that's true. If you plugged in any point over here, like 3, -3, -3 greater than 3 times 2, nope, let me do this in order so you guys don't get confused. 2 times 3 minus 2, all I did was pick this random point right here. -3 greater than 6 minus 2, -3 greater than 4, no. So that side can't be true because that point is not a solution. Okay, so you can pick any point and check it for whether it's a solution or not. Let me erase this stuff. All right, and then I'm going to grab black. Let's grab red, see if we can turn this thing purple. That's a dashed. I start at +1. My slope is up 1 over 2. Up 1 over 2. 2. And it's dashed, so put my dashes in there.